Hello there, everybody, and welcome to episode 23 of Deep Guard. So today we're going to deal with the fallout of our encounter with Zookthist Wisp Sprayed the Poisoned Whips. This creature has killed more people than I like, two of our old main cast people, and among that, many other people. So the good news is, I just managed to complete the issue there at hand. So there were people constantly suiciding into Zookvist because they had to haul something. I have, until this very day, no clue what they were hauling. What I did was a blanket forbidding job over the entire map. Over this one, that one, that one, and this one. And to be sure, this one too. And then I went downstairs. And yeah, I think I have to. I just slapped a blanket forbidding job onto everything in tier 3 caverns that was visible. And they stopped moving towards there. But before I knew what was happening, a vile force of darkness has arrived. So these goblins, they are relentless little mongrels. So, since the entire situation here has spiraled out of control, we're going to forbid that door. I recently realized that the blowgun that one of the invaders has left here still hasn't been carried away, and therefore the whole trap here wouldn't even work. If Zookthist would come on in here, we could only trap him by blocking this door. That would be a minor catastrophe. But turns out that this guy, well, he's a special one. We're going to cover his specialness in a hot minute. Until then, we have to deal with the attackers. So let's see how much damage has this whole situation done to our squads. Well, 2 people are still missing, and as far as I remember, there's a couple of rookies in the squads now. But I think the robust rings should be capable of just dealing with the matter at hand. Let's see, it's 24 invaders that we'll have to deal with, and that's, well, not a low amount. The biggest problem that I see is that a lot of people are currently carrying stuff there, and, yeah. Civilians endangering themselves, well, that's almost a tradition nowadays in Deep Guard. So we're going to forbid this door because I really don't want anybody anymore to get himself into unnecessary danger. There's snatchers arriving. Snatchers are always natural side effects. Let's see. So there's people still. Yeah. You know what? We're going to keep open the door, as it'll. My soldiers are stationed close enough to the surface or to the entrance that they can take care of whatever goblins are roaming around. That's not the invaders that I was looking for. So, yeah. About that sieging goblin force, how many of you are there, actually? It's seriously only a handful of bowmen attacking us? That's what it is, yeah? Alright, rest in pieces, my friends. You foolish little foolish gobs. That's that. And I expected whatnot when I saw siege. Well, alright. Don't want to mutter, we have more than enough other problems at hand. So I really don't feel bad about the fact that the invasion forces of the goblins were very, very small. Now, so back to our Zookthist situation. But before we do, obviously the mayor wants some more greaves. Greavy greaves. I'm going to provide, obviously. There we go. So, what I didn't know about fiery enemies is that their fire effect obviously... Well, I don't know why this guy is not walking anywhere. I do know with the fire effects that smoke clouds do hinder your fighters to see the creature, and what happens after that is that Whoa. That is scary. Is that my own soldiers are unable to attack the Forgotten Beast. So where the hell do you guys come from? So Zigun the Clothier is in a close fight with one of the Bat People. And what are you doing here? Pick up equipment. So I only thought we were no longer killing people. So pick up equipment. In my experiments, they stopped doing what they were doing, but now they're again trying to pick up something that lures them into their demise. So yeah, whoever is down there now is going to stay down there forever because I'm done with you guys. You're just too stupid for your own safe well-being. That's what it is. Very sad about that. But well, I'm lacking the tools to save these guys from themselves. That is the sad truth about what is happening here. It's really, really making me terribly sad because, well, I still find it quite annoying that there is no real way of dealing with the situation at hand. But, well, we're gonna see. The biggest annoyance that I got with this whole situation is that obviously the Zookvist guy is absolutely unwilling to enter my base where I want him to enter my base. That's the worst part about it. So let's see what happens if we flick that switch one more time. Okay, so the fallout of that situation is quite big, as we lost several fighters, we lost main cast people, we lost lots of stuff. And I still haven't dealt with that creature there. This is the thing that bothers me personally right now the most, as I really don't know how we're supposed to get rid of that creature. Well, so that slows down my hubris from the previous episode where I felt like the world is in my hands. I mean, in all admittance, it is always some weird jankiness of the Dwarf Fortress mechanics that ends us up in a situation like that. But, well, it still doesn't change the fact that we have the problem that we got. And I don't know what the hell these fools are trying to gather every time. That's the worst part about it. If you could at least click the item in question that these guys want to gather. I mean, at this point, I'm fairly sure that it's also their own dead that they are trying to recover, which leads to an ever ongoing spiral of death. Just kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. So let's open that door for a second and see if this inspires Zookvist to enter our premises. I'll immediately lock the door if anybody is foolish enough to start leaving our fortress out of that door. But I still do have some hopes, you see. So let's see, maybe if we're luring a sacrifice, if we're putting down a sacrifice here, who knows? I'm at a loss here with that creature. Turns out Zookvist is blind like a mole. Vision lost. I bet that this is absolutely the reason why this creature is unable to to be lured into my trap. This would at least make absolutely sense. Oh, my merchants have arrived. Sorry guys, in all the commotion as of late, I forgot about the rebuilding of that. We've had quite some harsh days lately. But at least the rest of the fort is holding out perfectly. We have no bigger problems at hand. And it seems as if the tragic events here are slowly coming to an end. Biggest problem I got with this creature is that I don't know how to frickin' kill it or imprison it. That bothers me the most. Currently, it seems as if we need to wait until some other forgotten beast comes on by that has an appetite for the forgotten beast here at hand. That's really the only thing that I could come up with that relieves the situation. Because I tried it the other episode to attack this thing just outright, but attacking it only led to one thing: my people dying left and right. That is all we achieved with that. So, yeah. Let's see. Maybe with a dog sitting there, Zookfist's interest will be piqued. But I don't think it is possible. This thing only seems to move if something gets close to it, and yeah. So they want to store something again, which would be their sure demise, so we're stopping them from doing that. Some good news though, we are a county. There has been a lot of death, mayhem, and chaos in the recent days of Deepguard, but our endless generosity seems to have led to success. So, did we skip the trade caravan this year because I had to de-elf my trade depot? Oh no, so sad. Ah well, next year. It's a very, very big tragedy. So, what the hell is happening there? That sounds a lot like trouble back here. How did the grass make it there? Well, that's a big question for me. Huh. Okay. Anyway, so the only way that I see this working in the long run is that we play it for the long run. The other method that I could see working would be to pipe one of our forgotten beasts to Zookfist and hope that it wins the battle. Come on, let's try that. After all, what better things do we have to do? I mean, I haven't trapped here Orma. So we're going to see, can Orma pay a visit to Zookfist? So first of all, there's this problem that this passageway here still leads back into my port. No. Or yes? Not really. Just following my pathway here to see. Ah yeah, so this door here, it's the last access. Alright. Beautiful. Then we can safely block it and try to guide Orma to Zookfist. Maybe that works. I mean, oh, wait a sec. Caravan still came. But it's freaking empty. What a shame. Oh no. So it seems like the wagon didn't spawn. Or let's see, maybe it is still there. Let's give it a triple check, but no. Alright. No caravan this day. Okay. Good. So, next step, we wall off this last piece of access there, as it is a fault line. There. So, that was the last time we had to manipulate anything in this system as well, so yeah. Let's try if we can manipulate the ways to lure Orma to Zugfist. Okay. So... I mean, it is actually the perfect opportunity, because we have here now the safest and possible environment. Because Orma is not really a dangerous creature. Alright, can that trapdoor actually be opened while Orma is sitting on top of it? I have no clue. Yes, it can. Okay, so that part has been dealt with. So we're now closing off all the other ways that I don't want Orma to be able to take. So now Orma's only pathway leads here. Nice. It's just what I want. And now, after all that, we need to open one of these. This is so much fun. Okay. Let's unlock that door. So yeah, we're totally piping this creature through the base as we see fit. Here we go. Attaboy. So did something change here? No, sadly not. Ah, well, too bad. I mean, this is sort of a last effort thing. To me personally. Yeah, it's really important to follow the pathway of the creature manually. So yeah, no migrants this season. Alrighty, so yeah, that part also worked out really just like we wanted to. And now somebody flick that switch. Then we only need to do this. Yeah, it's a wee bit complicated, but it works. Works surprisingly well. So we're chopping this one open, because we can't block it here still, so there's not gonna be any problem. We're relocating Orma now into a different layer of the caverns. This is the first time that I successfully relocate Forgotten Beast into a different layer of the caverns. Never did that before. Alright. And now we forbid that door, just to make sure that nobody pays Zugfist any closer visit. Alrighty. And now we just need to wait until Orma takes the bait. But in a situation like that here already, it's safe to pull the lever here still. Here too, so Orma can see the way to her freedom. Because I'm pretty sure that once this hatch is open too, this thing will skitter away. Yeah, just like I said. It works, guys. It works so good. It's exactly what I wanted. No fault lines noticed so far. Love that. So sooner or later, Orma should now be leaving the building. We're closing these hatches. And maybe we should be flicking that switch too, so the creature has no more doubts about the absolute futility of this path. There we go. There's somebody on the task. I've only so recently realized how much pathing influence raised or lowered bridges have for these creatures. There's, you see it? It's amazing. It's immediately something. And Orma and Zugthist are at it. Come on, Orma. Come on. Get him. Get him. I'm purposefully not looking into the battle log because I want to witness the Battle of the Titans just like that. But currently, I don't know. It doesn't seem to bode well for Orma. I'm raising that bridge again, just as a safety measure. I have a bad feeling about this. That down here rages for days. Wow, I didn't expect to go into such a spectacle here. Wow. Orma is only at half HP, but it doesn't seem like she's dealing any damage to Zugthist. Well, there lies Orma's mangled corpse. So, this creature is much more of a menace than I anticipated in the first moment. So, yeah. There's been almost no hits. But the few hits that there were seem to be enough. So, the worst part about all this, Zugthist remains entirely unscathed. Yeah, you heard me right. So, yeah, what do we do about that? The interesting part about that creature here is that it does not seem to have any interest in roaming anywhere. It's just sitting there, waiting. What bothers me, though, is that this thing did now take down a Forgotten Beast without any problems. And it didn't even take out the kill officially. Whatever killed Orma, it was officially not Zugthist. That's the worst part about it. Anyways, so yeah. A blind creature made out of fire holds our entire ambitions here with that sector. It's a shame. It's a bloody shame. I've never seen something like that coming. Oh, C2 Bujit. A blob composed of salt with no other discerning qualities. Alright. Let's see if we are able to get that creature into our premises. I mean, I highly doubt that C2 Bujit will have a better time with Zugthist, but if we just patiently fling beast after beast onto the creature, maybe this'll break the monster eventually. And so, yeah, this is a perfect example for Dwarf Fortress madness. I was prepared for everything, but not for a creature that is blind and therefore immune against the lure of ore traps. I mean, seriously, how genius is that? I didn't see that one coming, and now I'm sitting there with that problem. I mean, the easiest solution to this problem would be a chamber with water that I could flood. But as you saw already, getting these creatures to move where they should move is nigh impossible. So, C2 the Scraped, we've had this trick one too many times already. I'm still quite proud of my system here. It's just very sad that it obviously is not powerful enough to hold back these creatures there that are made out of fire. Ugh. Next time I'll make my holding cells floodable, or the entrance area floodable, or whatnot. I don't know. So let's see. Which bay you want? C2? This one? Of course. Here we go. So we got the creature locked in now. There we go. So now we can pipe the next candidate into its death. So the question remains whether or not the web spitter would be a better fighter. Yeah, well, we're not doing this like that. Let's see, we're opening instead this one here. But the chamber for Sodor, the Ruthless, is not connected with the entire system here. It's of olden days before I was featuring this high-tech compound here. Well, we upgrade and we develop our methods to be better. So yeah, what remains, I think, is the only thing that remains for me is that I will try to eliminate Zugthist with other Forgotten Beasts. I mean, eventually there must be one that just works, you know? Can't be that we're endlessly stuck with a creature of fire that is blocking our hallway. So yeah, the depths have their own hardships, as you see. All right. Let's do that just right away another time. And see where our friend C2 is at. On its way. So let's see, this one has no kills. Too bad. And material composition wise, this one looks like a real loser. But maybe salt is especially as effective against fire. Who knows? With this game, you never know. That's the wonderful part about it. There's just too many wild things influencing the game. At this point, all I can say is I am gosh darned happy that I have this system as it is, because otherwise I would have absolutely, completely no clue what to do about the situation ever again. Under these circumstances, well, we're just going to fling new creatures at Zugthist until something sticks. Whoa, that was a quick end. Almost not worth the effort. Okay, so that's the end of today's episode, my friends. We still are under siege down there. That frickin' flame creature is sieging us hard. and I still don't really know what the hell we could do. But maybe we'll find an idea, or maybe something will invade us eventually that will take the problem off of our hands. Either way, thanks for watching you, and feel free to comment, leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing, check out the description box, support the channel, take my thanks if you do so, and especially take my thanks for watching this video up until the very end. Deeply appreciate having you folks, and hopefully Zugthist will be stopped one day. Until then, have a wonderful time.